United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It may take a little while, yeah.
All right, let's get settled in. Thank you to the audience for sticking around, and apologize we're a little late. Roll call, please.
Mayor Delaquila.
Here.
Director of Law Pignatello.
Here.
Director of Finance Herwick. Councilman at Large Elliott.
Here.
Councilwoman at Large Kelly.
Here.
Councilwoman at Large Stager.
Here.
Ward 1 Councilman Biassiata.
Here.
Ward 2 Councilman Roble.
Here.
Ward 3 Councilman Snitsky.
Here.
Ward 4 Councilman Greenwald.
Here.
Director of Public Service and Properties Johnson.
Here.
Building Commissioner Vitardi.
Here.
Engineer Collins.
Here.
Mr. Chairman,
Law Director.
at this point in time, we're going to move on to the election of President of Council. Do I hear a motion?
Mr. President, Mr. Law Director,
Mr. Snitsky?
I make a motion to elect Tony Biassiato as President of Council. I second.
Are there any other nominations? Move on and call the roll.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Congratulations, Tony. At this time, I'll turn the meeting back over to you.
Thank you, Director Pignatello. Thank you, audience. Next agenda item 1B is the election of President Council Pro Tem. Do we have a motion?
Yes, I make a motion to elect Stacy Kelly, Council Pro Tem.
Second.
Do we have a second? Do we have any other nominations for President of Council Pro Tem? Let the record show there are none, and we will now have the roll call on the election of President Council Pro Tem, Stacy Kelly.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, congratulations, Councilwoman. We'll now have the reading and disposal of the journal for the regular council meeting held November 26, 2018.
Council President, having read the minutes of the regular meeting of council held on November 26th, 2018, I find no errors or omissions, and I therefore move to accept the minutes as submitted.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. We'll now have, moving on to the special council meeting held December 3rd, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
having read the minutes of the special council meeting held December 3rd, 2018, I find no errors or omissions and move that they be added to the submitted to the record as presented.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Moving on to consent agenda, December 10, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman Roble.
If there's no division of the question, I move that council consent agenda for Monday, December 10th, 2018.
Second?
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. There aren't any resolutions of commendation tonight. We'll move on to reports of committees. Planning, Zoning, and Economic Development.
Mr. President,
Councilman Snitsky.
the next Planning, Zoning, and Economic Development is 12/17. There may be a special meeting at some point in there. I don't know for sure regarding the proposal for residential development on Rockside Road. I need to talk to those folks here. And previous council minutes are on file with the clerk.
Thank you. Public Works.
The most recent meeting of the Public Works Committee was on December 3rd. The next meeting will be on January 7th. The minutes of the most recent meeting are pending.
Community Services.
Thank you, Council President. Our last meeting was December 3rd. The minutes are still pending, and our next meeting is scheduled for January 7th, 2019.
Police and Safety.
Thank you. The next meeting for Police and Safety is going to be December 17th. The minutes from the previous meeting are pending.
Parks and Recreation.
Mr. President.
Councilman Roble.
Okay. The next Parks and Recreation Committee meeting will be on Monday, the 17th. The minutes from the previous meeting are on file with the clerk.
Rules, Ordinance, Ethics.
Mr. President, our last meeting, December 3rd, our next meeting will be on January 7th, and those minutes from December 3rd are on file with the clerk.
Thank you, Councilperson. Finance, Civil Service Personnel. Our last meeting was on December 3rd. Those meeting minutes are on file with the clerk. Our next meeting will be on December 17th. There's no appointments or confirmations today. Any communications?
There are none.
Council's now open to the audience on legislation only. Any roll today.
Norman Martin, 6161 Ruth Drive. Congratulations, Tony. Congratulations, Stacy.
Thank you.
And I just want to say that you have a jam-packed agenda here with a number of service items, and I've had an opportunity to have called upon my ward council person recently for some service work, and I want to thank Jack and his crew for their, and I want to say just throughout the entire year, anytime we've had a service request for anything with the city, it's been a positive outcome. And I just want to say thank you for every time I've had a discussion with any one of you as individuals on council, or individuals, whether it's a mayor or anyone who's had an opportunity to listen to me, that you've listened. And I can't thank you for more than that. So I wish you all great holidays. And I believe my wife is calling me. So, anyway.
Thank you, Norm.
Thank you, Norm.
Have a good holiday, Norm.
Elvis has left the building.
Thanks, Norm.
Any other audience participation tonight? Okay, thank you. I'll move on to ordinance and resolutions.
Mr. President,
Councilman Greenwald.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and amend ordinance number 158-2018, adding declaring an emergency. The reason for that emergency is that the heater, the hot water tank that this is meant to replace, is currently leaking and is causing maintenance issues, and we need to get it fixed as soon as possible.
I will second.
Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Steger,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 158's been amended. Do we have a further motion?
Yes, Mr. President.
Councilman Greenwald.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read an ordinance number 158-2018 by title only for its third and final reading.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended ordinance number 158, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Steger, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Tony and Son Plumbing Company of North Rolton, Ohio, for the purpose of replacing and installing a new A.O. Smith Cyclone hot water tank and replumbing of the tanks with appurtenances at the City Recreation Center in an amount not to exceed $10,540 for said service, and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Councilman Greenwald.
I move that we pass ordinance number 158-2018.
I will second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Moving on to ordinance 159, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilperson,
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 159-2018 by title only for its third and final reading.
I second the motion.
roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance 159, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Asking the mayor to enter into a 2-year contract with the District Advisory Council, Cuyahoga County Board of Health, for the purpose of providing public health services for the years 2019 and 2020.
Mr. President,
Councilperson,
I move that we pass ordinance number 159-2018.
Second.
roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Robel,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Moving on to ordinance 160, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilperson,
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 160-2018 by title only for its third and final reading.
I second.
roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Robel,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 160, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with North Coast Promotions Incorporated for the purpose of recruiting, contracting, and management of craft art and commercial exhibitors for the City of Seven Hills Fall Festival and Chili Cook-Off and Craft Show on October 6, 2019.
Mr. President,
Councilperson,
I move that we pass ordinance 160-2018.
Second.
roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. We'll now have the second reading of ordinance 163, 2018.
Ordinance 163, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an annual professional service contract with Philip Tomberlane II for the purpose of directing the rookie athletic youth programs at the City of Seven Hills Community Recreation Complex for the period covering January 1, 2019 through December 31st, 2019.
We'll now have the second reading of ordinance 164, 2018.
Ordinance 164, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elwell, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an annual professional service contract with the part-time program instructors K. Roderick, T. Verteber, A. Toth, S. Lorenzi, L. Johnson, D. Makowski, and M. Sereno at the City Seven Hills Community Recreation Complex for the purpose of providing various classes at the City Seven Hills Recreation Center for the period covering January 1st through December 31st, 2019.
Now have the second reading of 165, 2018.
Ordinance 165, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Coverall Health-Based Cleaning of Valley View, Ohio, for the purpose of providing custodial services for the City of Seven Hills Recreation and Fitness Complex from January 1st through December 31st, 2019, and authorizing an amount not to exceed $19,104 for said service.
Ordinance 166, 2018.
Ordinance 166, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Warren Fire Equipment of Warren, Ohio, for the purpose of purchasing Scott RIT Pack 3 equipment and appurtenances for use by the city of Seven Hills Fire Department, and appropriating the sum not to exceed $12,020 for said purchase.
We'll now have the second reading of ordinance 167, 2018.
Ordinance 167, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacola and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Robel, Snitsky, Greenwald, Elliott, and Stager. An ordinance to approve, adopt, and enact 2018 replacement pages to the codified ordinances, to repeal ordinances in conflict therewith, and to publish the enactment of new matter.
We'll now have ordinance 168, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman Greenwald.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 168-2018 by title only for its first and final reading. I would like to add the reason for the emergency on this one. We have a window in which Cuyahoga County will pay for 80% of the resurfacing of Sprague Road, and that window is closing very quickly.
Very good. Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance 168, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacola and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance enacted by the city of Seven Hills, Cuyahoga County, Ohio, hereinafter referred to as the municipality, that requests the cooperation of the county of Cuyahoga, Ohio, hereinafter referred to as the county, in the matter of the hereinafter described improvement and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass ordinance number 168-2018.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly?
Yes.
Elliott?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Greenwald?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Robo?
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. We'll now have the first reading of ordinance 169, 2018.
Ordinance 169, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacola and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance accepting the consortium bid of Great Lakes Petroleum to be the best consortium bid, therefore, authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement for the purchase of ultra-low sulfur diesel Supreme fuel for the one-year optional renewal period, January 1 through December 2019, to be used by the Service Department vehicles, Fire Department vehicles, and the City Hall generator, and authorizing an amount not to exceed $30,000 for said purchase.
Now the first reading of ordinance 170, 2018.
Ordinance 170, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacola and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Robo, Snitsky, Greenwald, Elliott, and Stager. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Signal Service Company of Warrensville Heights, Ohio, for the purpose of maintaining the traffic signals throughout the city of Seven Hills for the period covering January 1st through December 31st, 2019, and appropriating an amount not to exceed $6,000 for said service.
Moving on to ordinance 171, 2018.
Mr.
Stensky.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and amend ordinance number 171, 2018 by adding an emergency.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Kelly?
Yes.
Elliott?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Greenwald?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Robo?
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Further motion?
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I'd like to state that the reason we're adding this emergency is that we're getting into the heavy winter season here. This is a robocall system. It's a good deal. We pay $3,100, not to exceed $3,100, and we pay that on a per call basis. So if we don't use it, we don't pay anything, as opposed to our old contract, which in there. Also, being that we're getting into the winter season, we want to get this on the books as quickly as possible. I'd like to make a further motion that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 171, 2018 by title only for its first and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended ordinance 171, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to authorize the mayor to enter into a voice broadcasting core lease agreement with Voice Broadcasting Corps of Arlington, Texas, for their community notification services in the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, appropriating an amount not to exceed $3,161.25 for said service and declaring an emergency.
Further motion.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass amended ordinance number 171, 2018.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Moving on to ordinance 172, 2018 for first reading.
Ordinance 172, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald, and Stager. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Creative Microsystems Incorporated of Englewood, Ohio, for the purpose of purchasing software setup and deployment, training, and implementation of a Microsoft SQL server with appurtenances and 12 months annual software fee and authority upgrade, and appropriating the sum not to exceed $22,174 for said purchase.
Moving on to ordinance 173, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman Greenwald.
this measure was placed on the agenda by mistake as a result of a paperwork error in the Public Works Committee. I move that we table this indefinitely so it can go back to the committee where it needs to be for a little bit while longer.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Well, now the first reading ordinance 174, 2018.
Ordinance 74, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend sections 911.06, subsections 8, 9, 10, and 11, conditions precedent to final approval of record map, issuance of building permits, as contained in Chapter 911, acceptance and dedication of subdivisions generally of Title III, plats and platting of Part 9, Planning and Zoning Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Seven Hills, Ohio.
Moving on to resolution 27, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman Roble.
I move that we amend resolution number 27-2018 to add the emergency clause, and I will add that this information needs to be available for, I guess, for the county by 12/31. Hence the reason for the emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, resolution 27 has been amended. A further motion.
Yes, Mr. President.
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read amended resolution number 27-2018 by title only for its final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended resolution 27, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. A resolution to provide for transfers of certain funds on an as-needed basis and declaring an emergency.
Further motion.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we adopt amended resolution number 27-2018.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, Resolution 27's been adopted. Moving on to Resolution 29.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter, read resolution number 29-2018 by title only for its first and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Resolution 29, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Resolution authorizing the mayor and council of the city of Seven Hills to submit an application for approval of project using county motor vehicle license tax funds for the resurfacing of Sprague Road, Broadview Road to Eastern Corporation Line in the cities of Seven Hills and Broadview Heights and declaring an emergency.
Further
Mr. President?
motion. Councilman.
I would like to add that the reason for this emergency is the same as the other one associated with Sprague Road. Passing this resolution is necessary to take advantage of the opportunity given us for them to assist us with the resurfacing of Sprague Road. I move that we adopt Resolution 9-2018.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, Resolution 29's been adopted. Moving on to Resolution number 30.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we amend the wording of resolution number 30-2018 on Exhibit A, page 1, to delete the words Parma has a golf course, a skating rink, and 3 outdoor pools that provide recreation services to their residents as well as non-residents.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, Resolution number 30 has been amended. Do we have a further motion?
Yes, Mr. President, I move that we amend resolution number 30-2018 to add an emergency. And that emergency is again to address the resurfacing of West 9th Street, our portion of that.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Mr. President, I move that we adopt resolution number 30-2018.
Second.
Roll call. I'm sorry, first and final reading on resolution number 30.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended Resolution 30, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robel, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a memorandum of understanding with the city of Parma for the resurfacing of West 9th Street from Decker Drive to Rockside Road and declaring an emergency.
Further motion.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we adopt resolution number 30-2018.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robel.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Moving on to council miscellaneous tonight. Let's start, Councilman Robel.
Reports from directors?
Oh.
Yeah, jumping ahead.
I'm reading 2 different forms.
That's okay.
Council's now open the audience for miscellaneous. Okay, reports, communication from the Mayor Safety Director.
No report this evening.
Director of Finance has been excused today. Director of Law,
No report.
Director of Public Service,
No report.
City Engineer,
Yes, Mr. President, I'd just like to, of my report that's on file at the mayor's office, and I believe you all have a copy of, I just wanted to, for the record, discuss the Maple View Road, East Hill Circle Water Main Project. As you recall, we had a bid opening on this project on August 17th of this past year, which we had 3 bidders who submitted bids. We had a lowest and best bid on that project submitted by the Terrace Construction Company of $1,089,291.57. The bid that came in was excessively high versus what the Cleveland Water Department would pay for these projects. And, I was aware of that and submitted this to the Cleveland Water to have them evaluate that. And they reported that we're about the 4th community this year that has happened to. So finally, after the opening of back in August, we finally got word in early November that indeed Cleveland Water did make their decision up and they are going to be able to fund this project. And that's we're gracious of that. The only thing is that we wanted to have that project performed this past summer. A project like this, a water main replacement, we cannot do over the winter. There's going to be a temporary bypass required of the water main. And obviously with a temporary bypass, there's temporary water lines that's got to be installed above the ground. And, with the winter months, you're taking the risk of freezing water connections. So in fact, Cleveland Water does not even allow replacements. I believe it's after mid-November. There's actually a date that they stated now. So what this says, we were up against the wall here that the 90-day bid opening was expiring on November 15th. So I had to reach out to my contractor and see if he would entertain having a bid extension for this project. And indeed, I did get a letter in writing from him stating that his bid opened until February 13th of 2019. So that's good. That's good that we don't have to go back out now for public bids on this project. I am still waiting on Cleveland Water to officially, if you would, cut the check for us for this project. As soon as they do, I want to recommend the lowest and best bid to Terrace Construction to you and get this project, started this April, May coming up. And I would imagine it's probably going to take a good 60 days for a project like this, maybe 90 days at the most, but with the anticipation of then having the roads, both Maple View Road and East Hill Circle, resurfaced thereafter. So I just wanted to get that in the record and report that to you. I guess would be considered good news. And any questions, I'd be more than happy to entertain, or that's all I have.
Thank you, Engineer. Building Commissioner?
Yes, I'd like to thank the mayor for letting me make this announcement. And as a report, engineering and the building department has worked very diligently with the general contractor from the Omni project. And I'd like to announce that their monies have been turned in to the city from engineering and the building department. And the contractor told us in the office the other day that they plan on breaking ground Friday for the project. Thank you.
Great news.
Thank you, Rich. Good work, everyone. Now we'll move on to miscellaneous. Councilman Roble.
Thank you, Mr. President. Do we need to excuse Director Herwick officially? Did we do that?
I'll take care of that during my miscellaneous, I guess.
Okay, thank you. There were a couple of actions from the Zoning Board of Appeals. One is from the November 7th. It was in reference to request by Edward D. Belinovic, owner of easy for me to say, permanent parcel number 552-13-027. It's an empty lot on the west side of Summit View, which is, for those of you that don't know, that's into City Hall here. And It was proposing a number of variances, including a lot split. Long story short, all variances were denied by the Zoning Board of Appeals. It was a 3-to-1 vote on that. Okay, I have the minutes from that meeting if you want to see the, I don't know if we need to enter that into the record or not, but anyway, so based on that, I would like to move that in the matter of, and if there is no division of the question, there are 4 separate variances. I'd like to vote on all of these at one time. So if there is no division of the question, I move that in the matter of the variances requested at the November 7th, 2018 Zoning Board of Appeals meeting by Edward B. Bolinovic, that we concur with the findings of the Zoning Board of Appeals who have denied the variances.
I second. Let's call a roll call, remembering we're concurring with the Zoning Board of Appeals denial. So yes would agree with denial. Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Robo,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Okay, we've concurred with the findings on parcel 552-13027. We're going to stick with Councilman Robo and move on to another Zoning Board of Appeals related to Meyer Stores Limited Partnership.
Okay, this, there were 11 variances requested by the Meyer Stores Limited Partnership, who are the applicant and the future owner of several numbers basically at the northeast corner of Broadview Road and Orchard View Avenue. I would...
Councilman Robo, 1 second.
Sure.
Mr. President?
Yep, I'll acknowledge you'll recuse yourself from the...
Right. Has council considered item 13B?
We're going to come back to 13B.
All right, I'll be leaving the dais for 13C.
Yep. My apologies. We're going out of order. Continue, Councilman Robo.
Okay. And once again, I'm going to move, if there is no division of the question on these 11 variances, all approved by the Zoning Board of Appeals at the December 5th, 2018 meeting. And I move that we concur with the findings of the Zoning Board of Appeals.
I second. Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
I'm sorry. Yes.
Robo,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, council's concurred with the findings of the Zoning Board of Appeals in the matter of Meyer Stores Limited Partnership. Any further miscellaneous tonight, Councilman Romo?
Mr. President, yes. I'd just like to point out that a number of the items that were passed on the consent agenda and as ordinances today are what you might call blanket purchase orders or contracts that cover necessary things for next year. And that's all I got to say about it.
Law Director.
Bob, did you have those variances good for?
Yes, I would. Yes, that's correct.
Thank you, Law Director.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to make a further motion in regard to the variances requested by Meyer Stores Limited Partnership, that these variances be valid for a period of at least 2 years. So I move to.
I second.
Okay.
Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes. Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Robo,
Yes,
Biassiata.
Yes.
Everybody.
and Mr. President.
Councilman Romo.
Okay. The reason for doing that, the applicants had asked for that because it had been the policy of the zoning board to have the variances granted for a period of 1 year, in which time all permits must be required and or must be acquired, and then work started. They needed our ordinances and the charter do not put any kind of a timeline on the variances. This was simply an arbitrary policy because so many projects are short duration, and we want people to do them when they ask for them. But they asked that this be memorialized, and that's the reason for that motion to assure them that the variance, they will not have to reapply after 1 year for these variances.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further miscellaneous?
No, thank
I want to speak to the Meyer project briefly while the mayor has recused himself out of the room. So I just want to congratulate everyone involved. We got a long way, but the very first stages of this project were completed flawlessly. And I was speaking with the Myers representatives last week, and they said never before have they felt so welcome in a community as they do in Seven Hills. And this was a team effort to get to this point. A project that I started back in March of this year, carefully planned and executed all along the way. It required the variances and everything to be determined between engineering, building commissioner, the law department to help with getting this issue on the ballot, my fellow council people in promoting the ballot change that the voters overwhelmingly supported to allow this become general business district with accessory use. Councilman Robles' efforts with getting the variance is through, the planning commission's quick approval, the zoning board of appeals due diligence in looking at this. I mean, just about every department had a role to play, and they did it timely, efficiently, and expertly, and we really look good to the business community up to this point. So it's late. I'd call for a round of applause, but my genuine appreciation and thank you for everyone's joint hard work in bringing together in a very large project, 200,000 feet, 270 potential jobs, and down the road in the future. Of course, this is still contingent on Kmart's relinquishing of their leasehold rights. But the city to this point has done everything they need to do, and they did it professionally in a timely manner. So great job all around, and thank you once again to the residents for approving the zoning change that's going to make this possible. Okay, moving on to Councilman Snitsky for 13B, and engineer, if you can grab the mayor.
Yes, Mr. President. The Planning Commission unanimously approved an application by Fairmount Properties to amend Rockside Road crossings in the preliminary development plan, which was approved by council on May 22nd, 2017. The development is now titled The Bluffs. It was recommended and approved by the Planning Commission on November 19th with conditions stated in its report. So I would like to make a motion to confirm the Planning Commission's acceptance of Fairmount Properties proposal dated November 19th, 2018.
Second.
Any comments?
I have a few. As you said about the Meyer project, I think that there needs to be a lot of credit given to the team. And that's what we are here, as a team, for getting this to this point, and for the bright future that this project holds for the city. You know, I've been around in this one way or the other for about 10 years now, and this has been around for about that long, and we're finally at a point where I think we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, where there's going to be some good things happening there on the north side. And it's exciting. Fairmont they're wonderful to work with. They have good things to say about us, and so far, we've had pretty good things to say about them. So this is good stuff. This is very exciting.
Thank you, Councilman Sinsky.
You're welcome.
I'd just like to add that this preliminary development plan approval is with contingencies noted out in the Planning Commission report. I'm going to briefly go over these conditions that this approval is granted, subject to MOU. This is a memorandum of understanding. Verification of economic model as referenced in the exhibit in the MOU. A development agreement also going to be referenced in the MOU. Continued full compliance with Chapter 979, the Rockside South Plan Unit, otherwise known as the PUD. Contingent on review of the City of Seven Hills Fire Department for emergency access, of course, and a finalized development agreement. The next step in this project, and it's a large project, many hurdles and things to still come, but moving along as planned, the next step is the MOU. The MOU will be the framework of which the two parties will operate under in the immediate term. It will specify things as the mix of land use, potential density, economic model, and other things that will be a guiding framework of this partnership. I anticipate a draft of this MOU to be ready for council as a whole a week from today, maybe two. Any further comments? Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Council's concurred with the Planning Commission's approval of the Bluffs Amendment to the preliminary development plan. Any further council miscellaneous tonight, Councilman Snitsky?
Yes, I've got a couple things. First off, I want to thank Dan Collins. The Mapleview project is another project that's been around for about 4 or 5 years. I don't want to say too much about it because I feel like I put the whammy on it, but I want to really thank you for pushing this to about the 5-yard line. You know, the proverbial check is in the mail, and once we get it, we can then move forward on this spring, hopefully getting the water line in finally and getting it paved. And again, I can't think of anything more exciting than having new ball diamonds at Calvin Park and having a brand new roadway leading up to it. Hopefully we're going to get that done this spring. And I know everybody here wants to get that out for bid this winter on that road. I also want to thank Tony and Stacy. You know, it's the old story, be careful what you wish for, you might get it. Phenomenal job. You're to be commended and congratulated, and it's been a pleasure working with you. I also want to mention that Tony Terry broke his leg this weekend in 2 places, I think. Slipped on the ice and broke his leg. And Sonia Harwick, is that how you say? I want to make sure I get it right. Harwick. She hit a deer today coming to work, stayed here all day, and the mayor ordered her home before the council meeting because she was a walking bruise. Prayers go out to those folks. And lastly, I want to talk about this council a little bit. You know, I've worked in a lot of business environments over the years, and we've covered a lot of different ground here. And we fought some battles, but we've always fought the battles over process. The intent has always been the same. And the intent has always been to do what's best for the city, best for the citizens, and to move this city forward and out from under the malaise that kind of has been hanging over it for the last 10 years. So I want everybody to think about the things that they've accomplished and remember that we're all on the same team. And that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Councilman Greenwald.
Just a couple things. Congratulations, Tony. Congratulations, Stacy. I'd also like to say sort of a couple of things. Tom mentioned, I'm excited about the news of the groundbreaking on Omni, about progress on Fairmont, about the potential project on Meyer, which continues to progress, about the joint projects on West 9th Street and Sprague Road, and conceivably more coming. Those are exciting things, and I'd like to thank everyone on the council and the administration for all the help that they've given the city in getting those things. Thank you very much.
Councilman Stager.
I echo the sentiments of Mr. Greenwald, and congratulations, Tony and Stacy.
Thank you.
Councilman Elliott.
Congratulations to both of you, and I look forward to working with you another year.
Thank you.
Councilman Kelly.
Thank you. A quick thank you to our council. I appreciate the vote of confidence in reappointing me to Council Pro Tem. Additionally, I would like to congratulate our council president on being elected or appointed to another term as our council president. The one thing that you've done is showed this council how to work with integrity, transparency, and class, and an endless amount of hours. So it is a pleasure working with you and the rest of this council. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Well, really an eventful night. Already said that it was right on spot, so I'll be brief. And good job summarizing everything, Councilman Greenwald. I was going to talk about that. The agenda tonight had 2 joint projects for roads, 2 huge steps forward in our economic development model, work on the rec center, passing of finance items, just all around movement and positive momentum heading into the 2019 year. And very happy Councilman Roble pointed out the consent agenda, that a number of the purchase orders from 2019 have already been submitted and approved, and that represents a tremendous improvement. We were doing a lot of these in March and April last year. So it's really a partnership between council and the administration to get ahead of the curve on a number of items, and that helps making the budget process better. It makes the directors more efficient because they know what they have at their disposal to start the year. For all these things and this improvement in the partnerships, my fellow council people. The first year went awful quick. Didn't it?
Oh,
When you're working hard, time goes fast, and it really was a blink. And I've seen growth out of everyone, and I'm really looking forward and expecting even better things in 2019 as everybody lends their unique talents and drives their special projects and interacts with the residents. And I'm really uplifted by everything that happened in 2018, and I'm grateful for the support that you all have in me or give me, and the faith that you have in me. And I won't let you down. Onward to 2019. With that,
Mr. President, I still don't think that we have excused Sonia yet.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I motion to excuse Director Herwick. Do I have a second?
Second.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly?
Yes.
Elliott?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Greenwald?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Robo?
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, Director Herwick's been excused for medical reasons. I now motion to adjourn council at 9:32.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly?
Yes.
Elliott?
Yes.
Stager?
Yes.
Greenwald?
Yes.
Snitsky?
Yes.
Robo?
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yeah. Council's adjourned. Have a good evening, everyone. Me.
That was a fast year.
It's a special time of year.
Another legislative record. Still one more meeting. Yeah.
He's just
Ordinance. He knows. I told him. Again, a new one.